Welcome back, my friends, to a new recipe video. For this recipe, we need 2 broccoli, soya oil, rice flour or a flour that you like, an egg. We start by pouring the oil into the pot. Then we place the pot on the burner to heat the oil up. Meanwhile, we start cutting the broccoli. Once this step is done, we break the egg and we start whisking it. And now to create the batter, we take the broccoli florets one by one. We place first in the flour, then into the whisked egg, and then again into the rice flour. And we do the same for all the broccoli florets. And now the broccoli florets are ready to be fried into the soya oil. And then we let them fry until it is golden brown. I fry them for about 4 minutes. Broccoli deserves particular attention thanks to all its precious nutritional benefits, despite being notoriously hated by children everywhere.
In fact, broccoli is a true panacea for staying healthy, which is why it has spread across the world over time. But not many of us know that broccoli originated in southern Italy.
So let's take a closer look at the history of broccoli, which started all the way back in the Etruscan and ancient Roman period.
This ancient civilization of skilled sailors were dedicated to broccoli cultivation. And it is precisely from the Etruscans and their famous trade in the Mediterranean that this particular cabbage variety reached the ancient Greeks and the island now known as Sicily, Sardinia, and Corsica. The first variety, it is said to have been called the Calabrian broccoli in Italian, which derives from the Latin brachium, a term which means arm, branch, or spruce. The ancient Romans were also broccoli lovers, and it is said that they used to eat them raw before banquets. In this way, the body would better absorb the large quantities of alcohol consumed. The diffusion of broccoli outside Italy began in 1533, when Caterina de' Medici married Henry II and introduced this precious vegetable to the French court, which at that time also included Italian chefs. After France, it was the turn of England, where broccoli was nicknamed the Italian asparagus. In both countries, England and France, broccoli became popular with the passage of time, but the initial reception was not so favorable, also because of its unpleasant smell emitted while cooking them. Then, in 1922, two immigrants from Messina, Sicily, brought broccoli seeds to California, creating the first plantation in the city of San Jose, which eventually contributed to their spread in other cities across North America as well. In the last 30 years, broccoli has become a worldwide vegetable thanks to the discovery of its health benefits.
So let's delve in the 4 main reasons why you should eat broccoli. Well, first of all, broccoli have anti-cancer properties. Indeed, they contain glucoraphanin, a substance that is naturally converted into sulforaphane within our body. The latter is a substance that not only prevents the growth of cancer cells, but also prevents the cell's division process, with consequent cell death. Sulforaphane exerts a protective action especially against intestine, lungs, pancreas, and breast cancer. This compound also appears to have beneficial effects against cardiovascular disease, neurological disorders, and aging effects. Secondly, broccoli has antioxidant properties. The third good reason is that broccoli prevents osteoporosis. Broccoli are indeed rich in calcium and also contain vitamin K, a vitamin found mainly in green leafy vegetables. This vitamin is paramount, although underestimated, as it plays an important role in calcium regulation and bone formation. Last but not least, broccoli prevents and counteracts constipation, glycemic peaks, and cholesterol. Broccoli are also an excellent source of dietary fiber, very useful for increasing satiety, for the prevention and symptomatological reduction of constipation, for the modulation of glucose absorption, and for the reduction of cholesterol absorption. And now our broccoli are ready, so we can drain them and put them on a plate with a cloth underneath that will absorb the oil. And that's all, broccoli are ready. As I didn't add any salt in advance, I will add now pepper, just to give it a bit more taste. But this passage is obviously optional. You can add anything you like, salt, pepper, anything else, or just eat them as they are. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, it will mean a world to me if you can give it a thumbs up or subscribe to see more healthy video recipe like this one.